Hey guys, it's Mason and Shane here, Team Severson, with another Tips Tuesday, and we want to talk about buying your first home.
Yeah,
Right.
That's a big deal, right?
It's a huge deal. I would argue it's one of the best decisions and greatest investments you could ever make.
Yeah.
I think you would say the same thing.
Absolutely.
I'd hope that you would say the same
You know, I
thing.
worked first-time home buyer business for probably 15 years of my business, and I
Right.
can tell you, Mason, what's funny is first-time home buyers, they're very nervous.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're very scared,
Right.
and they're very uncertain on the process, right?
Sure.
And so I think, it's a lot of volatility and nerves.
Oh,
lot.
definitely, which is understandable.
Sure, of course.
It's a huge decision. It's
a big unknown.
Definitely. I think what can help, though, and what we are here for is providing education that can hopefully, help you be more informed and provide some kind of relief in the process. So a few things that we want to touch on. We could talk about this for hours, but just a few things we want to touch on today. I would say right off the bat, if you are even considering looking into buying a first home, I would say start the pre-approval process right away.
Yeah.
Get with a really good, experienced lender. Start working with them on taking inventory of all of your assets, your income, your debt, everything. They can take a look at everything and help you understand what you'd be qualified for, and if not what you're qualified for right now, steps you need to take in order to become, pre-approved for whatever it is.
Yeah, and I think that, first of all, if you have a lender, if you are a first-time home buyer, or even if you're not looking to buy your next home maybe, and you don't have a good lender, or if you do, use your lender. I mean, we'd love for you to use your guy, your lender, your lady that you have in the loan business, but a lot of people don't even know where to start with that. And I would say that, a few of the guys that we work with, I personally have worked with for, over 20 years. They're awesome.
Right.
They're the best in the business. So if you don't know where to go, give us a call, reach out to Mason and I, and we can get you plugged in with some of the best lenders. The other thing that I want to add to that is most people think that they will talk to a lender when they're ready, right? And one thing you and I have talked about is I cannot stress enough. I just cannot even stress the importance of talking to a lender a year out, a year and a half out. I mean, there is no time that's too far out. A lot of people wait till the end and they may have a little credit issue that they didn't even know about, or they need a little bit more income, or they need to pay off a little debt, a credit card or something that takes them 3-4 months. So a lot of times, we get calls every day, I'm ready to buy, and then all of a sudden it's like, you got 6 months before you can buy or should buy. And so honestly, what you're saying about pre-approval is the number one thing. Reach out way ahead of time.
Right,
so,
it doesn't hurt at all.
Ever.
And
it only helps.
Yeah, I wouldn't say you can do it too soon.
Yeah.
So that's something to consider. Get pre-approved, start that process. You'll be able to understand, what you're approved for and what you need to do to get there. Now let's talk about just a down payment. What kind of down payment do you need to get into your first time home versus what you need to go rent a 1-bedroom, 1-bath apartment in Denver?
Yeah.
So Shane, do you want to talk about that a little bit? Run us through the numbers.
Yeah, I think so. Let's say for a second you need first month's rent, and you need first month's rent and 1 month security deposit.
Right.
If your rent, most first-time home buyers aren't buying a $800,000 house.
Right.
You're on a very low end.
If you are, call us.
Yeah,
and tell us how you're doing it.
Exactly. So, renters, they're probably on the 2,000 or under rent, I would say. We'll use a number of 1,500.
Yeah.
That's a pretty low, I think that's pretty low end.
That's probably below average.
That's probably below average, but I'll use that just so people think I'm not like bumping the numbers up. So if you're paying $1,500 in rent, you would need, in that case, $3,000 to buy a house. Now, you have two scenarios. Conventional 3% down. There is a conventional 3% down. That is the best interest rate, best loans out there. Now, you still pay mortgage insurance. I mean, it'd be better to put 20% down, like most people think you have to have, but you don't.
You don't. Yeah.
You don't need that much money. But 3% down, $300,000 house, which would probably equate to $1,500 rent. That'd be about your mortgage payment. You would need 3% down would be 45, $4,500, right? No. 9,000.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm a numbers guy.
You are a numbers guy. I don't even know what I'm thinking here. You need $9,000, but there are gift programs.
Yep.
Well, let me tell you this. You can get money from family.
Sure.
You can get money from your parents. You can get money from a lot of different areas, and that can be a gift where you don't need that money down. And then there are county, city gift programs where you can get in for as little as $1,000 down. So about the cheapest, and we've had plenty of clients get in for right around $1,000 down. So little money for sure.
Totally. Yeah, which that is just mind blowing. I mean, you can pay $4,000 just to get into a 1-bedroom, 1-bath apartment in Denver, which, $1,500 again, that's probably below average.
Yeah.
In rent for, 1-bedroom, 1-bath, 700 square feet, or, you can get pre-approved, go through the process to gift program, something like that. For $1,000, get into, a 2-bedroom, 1-bath townhome, whatever.
Yeah. I think we told you I'm just rambling now, so hopefully you guys like hearing me talk, because I like hearing me talk. So my youngest buyer ever just bought a home. We had to wait months for him to qualify. He was 17 years old when he called me, 18 when he bought his home, and he bought a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, and had a nice kitchen. It was fairly updated, pretty nice, and I think his payment was under $1,500, and 2-car carport, and just really nice place. And his payment was under $1,500. After the tax break and everything, he's probably at like $1,100, right? So yeah, it's great.
So bottom line is, are you interested in renting and giving your money away to someone, or are you interested in investing into something that is your own? Like I said, we could talk about this for hours, and I'm sure we will talk more soon. So please reach out if you have any questions, if you'd like us to clarify anything. This is Team Severson, Mason, Shane, and we'll talk to you soon.
All right, God bless. We'll talk to you real soon.